Hello and welcome again to my YouTube channel Chemistry Globe. In previous video, we will discuss about catalyst, types of catalysis reaction like homogeneous, heterogeneous, spontaneous, induced, and types of catalyst like positive and negative. Today we will discuss about some important factors of solid catalyst. So let's understand. Important factors of solid catalyst. First is activity. Catalyst is more active in a chemical reaction. How? The metals of group number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11 are more effective catalyst. And in this, the metals of group number 6, 7, 8 are much effective catalyst. For example, platinum, Fe, nickel, copper are more effective catalyst. Even 1 gram copper, see here, it is very important. 1 gram copper may increase the rate of reaction 10 to the power 6 to 10 to the power 9 times. Very important. Only 1 gram copper in a chemical reaction can increase the rate of reaction 10 to the power 6 to 10 to the power 9 times. Very important. So I can say that the activity of any catalyst is much or more. So catalyst is more effective in chemical reaction. Second, selectivity. What is the meaning of selectivity here? Catalyst is made up for a special chemical reaction. If you will change catalyst in same chemical reaction, then yield of product will also be changed. See here example. Carbon monoxide and dihydrogen reacts. When I will mix here nickel as catalyst, then methane and water are synthesized. But in second chemical reaction, the reactant are same. Here also is carbon monoxide and dihydrogen. But I am here changing catalyst. And here I am taking catalyst Cu with ZNO and Cr2O3. Then yield of product will also be changed. And here methanol will be synthesized. Very important. In third type of chemical reaction, see here reactant are same, but here I am taking catalyst only copper. Then yield of product will also be changed. Here formaldehyde will be synthesized. Okay, so if I will change the catalyst, then yield of product will also be changed. So a catalyst is made up for a special type of chemical reaction. These are the factors for a solid catalyst. Okay, now we will discuss about a very important topic, that is shape selective catalysis. See, understand what is shape selective catalysis. Very important topic. Shape selective catalysis. Shape selective catalyst self choose the reactant. Very important. I am saying shape selective catalyst self select the reactant for a chemical reaction. In this type of catalysis reaction, we will understand this catalysis reaction by an example of zeolite catalysis. Zeolite catalysis. But first, what is self-selective catalysis? In this type of catalysis reaction, the catalyst self-selective reactant. Self-selective reactant. And these catalysts have some micropores. Some micropores, and the rate of reaction will depends upon the pore size and the size and shape of reactant and product. I am writing here the rate of reaction. The rate of reaction depends upon the pore size. The pore size of catalyst and shape and size of both reactant and product. Sex-selective catalyst, we will understand about the example of zeolite. And you have heard the name of zeolite, and you have studied about zeolite in +1 class, in 11th class. When you convert the hard water into soft water, then zeolites or permutate can be used. And you have discussed about zeolites in +1 class. Okay, but here we will take zeolite as catalyst. Okay, so understand what is zeolites. Zeolites. First we will define about the zeolites. Zeolites are very important definition of zeolites. Zeolites are hydrated aluminosilicates. Zeolites are hydrated aluminosilicates. But the zeolites which is used as catalyst are non-hydrated or unhydrated. Okay, very important. The zeolites which is used as catalyst are non-hydrated or unhydrated. Okay, so zeolites are hydrated aluminosilicates. There are some channels in zeolites. There are some channels of network which are connected by each other. There are channels of network in 3D which are connected by each other. See, these are the channels in zeolites. These are the channels, a network of channels which are connected in 3D by each other, and these are the channels. Okay, and in these channels here some aluminium atoms are situated, and some of aluminium atoms are substituted by silicon atom. Some of aluminium atoms are substituted by silicon atoms. This is the zeolite. The structure of zeolites is as well as honey, bee, comb. The structure of zeolites is similar to honey, bee, comb. You see the honey, bee, comb. Okay, so let's understand. There are network of channels in 3D which are connected by each other. Okay, the formula of zeolites. Formula of zeolites is M X by N AlO2 X time SiO2 Y time and J times H2O. Here X, Y and J is number. What is M? M means metal. M means metal. And what is N? N means charge. Okay? N means charge. Metals may be Na plus, K plus, Ca2 plus. Okay, these may be metals in zeolites. It is the simple formula of zeolites. Okay, zeolites are found. Zeolites are found naturally and can be synthesized artificially. But the zeolites which are used as catalyst, first of all, these type of catalysts are boiled in vacuum. Zeolites which are used as catalyst are first boiled in vacuum, so that the water in the pore of zeolites, the water in the pores of zeolites can be vaporized, so that water in the pore of zeolites can be vaporized, and pore will be blank. Pore will be blank. Okay, take screenshot first about this matter. Okay, pore will be blank. The size of pore is 260, between 260 picometer. The size of pore in zeolites between 260 picometer to 740 picometer. 260 picometer to 740 picometer. And zeolites are safe selective catalyst. Okay, means the reactant and product which may enter or come outside from the pores of zeolites are used for the catalysis reaction in the presence of zeolites. Okay, so we can say that zeolites are safe selective catalyst, and the chemical reaction which happens in the presence of zeolites is known as zeolite catalysis. The chemical reaction which happens in the presence of zeolites is known as zeolite catalysis. Okay, so I am taking here an example: sodium aluminosilicate. Sodium aluminosilicate. Okay, non-hydrous or anhydrous sodium aluminosilicate. It is a zeolite. It is used for straight chain hydrocarbon chemical reaction. It is used for straight chain hydrocarbon chemical reaction, because the shape and size of these hydrocarbon are very similar for this zeolite, but these zeolite are not used in branched or aromatic hydrocarbon, because the size of branched and aromatic hydrocarbon are not similar for pore size of sodium aluminosilicates. Zeolites are also used in petrochemical industries. For example, in zeolite, very important, ZSM5. Very important zeolite, ZSM5. Okay, ZSM5 is used to convert alcohol into gasoline. Alcohol into gasoline. And what is gasoline? Gasoline is a petroleum product. It is petroleum product. Okay. So zeolites are also used in petrochemical industry. ZSM5 is used to convert alcohol into gasoline. Okay. So the zeolite is self-selective catalyst. The pore size of zeolites is between 260 picometer to 740 picometer. Hydrous zeolites are used to convert hard water into soft water, Very important. Hydrous zeolite is used to convert hard water into salt water. But any zeolites which are used as catalyst, first of all, we will have to boil it into vacuum. So the water can be vaporized, because non-hydrous zeolites are used in safe selective catalysis reaction. Very important question. Okay, this is about zeolite. In the next video, we will discuss about enzyme catalysis. This is also very important topic. If you like this video, then please share, like, comment and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you so much.